Alright, so here we are again, guys. It's not going to be a long stream today, but I have about 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe, but I had some preparations to do, because my dad's turning 61 tomorrow. It's actually his birthday, and we were going to the beach, to his house. But the weather's kind of turning, so we decided to move it to Friday evening instead. So I had to do the cupcakes today. So, and some cleaning, because my girlfriend's coming over. I don't want her to come into a house that's super messy, because I've been working the whole week, you know, clothes were everywhere, and didn't do the dishes and stuff. So I had that taken care of. And yeah, that's about it. Cupcakes turned out pretty nicely. If you want to see them, they're in the Discord actually. Turned out pretty well. Taste is good, but I don't know. They don't rise as nicely though. I guess I should have used more baking soda, but they'll be fine. I think they're tasty. So there's that. What else? Nothing really. Yeah, this is gonna be the last stream for probably a little bit, because my girlfriend's coming over tomorrow after work. She'll be here. We're gonna do some nice things together, because Holland is opening back up a little bit every day. More things will be possible. Hopefully the weather's gonna be nice. But for next week, we'll have quite some time probably, because I have a week off. Depending on what my girlfriend wants to do. I think she's busy with her masters anyway, so we'll have quite some time to do streaming. And yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Like, the weather's been I think slowly turning a little bit, especially for Saturday, but we figured out. I don't think FCs can go full, can they? I don't know these things. But we're currently only 4 members, so definitely have room. Hey guys, welcome. Just ready to get going, I suppose. Alright, let's hop in. I didn't do anything until yesterday, or since yesterday, I mean. So there we are. Still with the suave gear. Alright. Oh, friend request. Ah, same. Noise. Damn. Somebody's been living hard, level 60. Look at Elgo, guys. El's already 60. He's past me. Hey, guys. How you guys doing? Oh, hold on. I have to text my girlfriend back. Because she has to print the... I got my dad a coupon for his favorite vegan restaurant in Utrecht. Called Waku Waku. And we have some good memories there, because that was like one of the first times we went to a vegan restaurant. Just my sister, me, and him. And that was one of the first times where we had an actual good talk. So that was nice. So good memories from that restaurant. So I gave him a coupon for that, but she has to print it. So I'm just gonna text my girlfriend that she should have it in the mail. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely, Roy. You're welcome to join the Ascian Covenant. Here you are. Invite to company. You ready? There you go. Should have it queued. I don't know if anyone's on right now, Roy, because it's only 4 of us, or 5 of us, I guess. But it's nice to get it going. Especially because a lot of people are making characters on my data center now, which is pretty sweet. Because I guess they don't want to wait to play with me until November to do the visits. Also, I love to see all the main character spam, guys. We have a bot, what is it called? The chicken bot. Hold on. It's called the SQUARE bot. I love seeing those because it also shows your characters, the bot spam channel. It's pretty cool because it also tracks the amount of minions and mounts that you have gathered and stuff, and all you know, mentions a lot of stuff. I like seeing that. I like seeing community characters for sure. Cutscene. Hey, Killen. Hey, buddy. How did MC go for you guys? Or were you also not there? Went fast? Oh, that's nice. Oh, hold on. I missed. I don't know if I have FC actions, Roy. I don't even know what they are. So probably not. 2 hours flat. That's really good. Any nice drops? Any quick strike rings, binding, you know, flame guards, whatever their gauntlets are called. Well, I didn't only converse with him, he kind of turned me into his pet. Hey, Winter. I didn't try the muffins, so the way I tried them is I take a little, one of those, we call them sauté pricker. It's like a wooden, basically a toothpick, and you poke it through, and then you pull it out, right? And when there's no dough remaining on the wood that you poke in, you know that they're done all the way through. So that's how I tested them. Because it's only gonna be, I made the platter of 12, and we will be like 8 or 9 people. And it kind of looks awkward when you have that platter and then one's missing. So I didn't eat one myself. I did taste it when I was making it though. Because there's no raw egg in there or anything like that. So it's okay to taste. Oh, nice. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be there, Killen, because tomorrow my girlfriend's going to be over. After I come home from her work, she's already going to be here. That's why I signed absent. And my dad's birthday is tomorrow as well. So, I won't be attending, unfortunately. Probably next Friday I'll be there again, but not this Friday, not tomorrow. But I'm sure you guys can still blitz through it. Just means that you'll probably have to go prop. Yeah. Hey, El Barrett, welcome. How you guys doing all today? I had such a weird work day. Like sometimes you have those work days where you always feel like you're in sort of a a limbo state of like, I'm just doing this on autopilot. I'm just going through the day. That was kind of my day today. Doing that work thing. Alright. Yeah, I'm done working for the day. Playing some Final Fantasy. Well, watching some Final Fantasy, because there's a lot of talk in this, I guess we're nearing really the end of ARR, right? There's a lot of build up towards Heavensward and Ishgard, and the conflict that's happening there, or conflict that's happening there. it felt like a Friday already, and then I realized like, oh, it's a Thursday. I still have another day to go. Oh yeah, I believe it. There's so many pieces coming together now, Killen. It's crazy. Also, for those of you who don't know, Killen has been the main reason, aka Paladin 276, that I even tried this game out. Because Killen is a buddy of mine from Torwao. He's kind of the ride or die homie. And he said like, yeah, you'll definitely enjoy this game. He recommended Paladin, but I went for the Warrior instead. Stick with the tried and true. Although, on Torwao, I'm a sword and board tank, but also Warrior, so that's that. Hey, Jerica. When I was at work, I was looking at some of the Eorzean collection sets that people make. The one that I really like is, I think it's called Wargs, like the headpiece and the chest piece. But what I don't like about it too much is that the chest piece has like this big bushy tail. It looks a bit off for me. I would like to keep my own tail, but I don't think that's possible with that. But that combination of the wolf head and like that, I think it's called Wargs. Wargs something of Fending. Looks really sweet. You can get that through an M. Oh, damn. Because I like the barbaric look and feel of it. And it kind of works well with the two-handed axe, right? And I've seen a two-handed axe that I really like as well. It's like a double-edged, bone-looking axe. It looked really badass. It's a piece from level 80 dungeon. Oh, that's a while off. But I'll piece something cool together. Shalak has given me a lot of what are they called? Glamour prisms, like 50 or something. He just flat out traded them to me. He's like, here you go, buddy. Yeah, but that's something, sort of the look I want to go for I guess the initial warrior. Kind of barbaric, like very raw and bestial. Whew. That was my neck. I don't know if you guys heard that. Well, I felt it. Thinking of WoW is alright, you know, vanilla anyway, but I mean, I haven't done the Fury, so that makes everything easier. Yeah, so the first set that really caught my attention was the Grey Wolf, I think? Or like, no, Greyhound set. But apparently that's only rewarded to the top 10, or no, top 100 PvP players in the ladder or something. And people said it was available with wolf marks, but then other people said it's not. So I'm very confused. It's called Greyhound. And there's an upgraded version of it that looks entirely black and red. But I actually like the previous version, because it's more a bit toned down, sort of grayish. I mean, that there's gonna be plot twists is not really a spoiler, because fucking Teji Alaleji is already scheming so much behind the scenes, so we know there's gonna be something going on, and I feel like he's gonna do something to Potato Princess. Although, I don't know, I found it very cool that she's gonna step down and kind of make it a republic almost, right? But obviously the coin lords will not be pleased. Yeah, kind of not with Heidelin anymore, baby girl. Yeah. It's, you know, kind of with the dragon now. Yep. I mean, I kind of liked having her shield. And the moment I said, like, yeah, you know, it's fine. I always have Heidelin protecting me, and then I got fucking sniped by that beam of solar energy or whatever that was. What Drake Daddy did to me. Yeah, so you missed the moment, Killen, but after I did that fight, his trial basically, the Keepers of the Lake, I think it's called, I was like, oh, we're fine, because Hylian like blocked his initial strike on me, right? And then he paused for a moment, and I was telling chat like, oh, you know, it's fine, I have Hylian protecting me. And as I said that fucking beam of solar energy just struck my chest, and I was like, oh well, shit. Oh man, it couldn't have been timed better. That was crazy. I did not expect that at all, and I was like, well then. At least I have a dragon whelpling now. But that was like, okay, that just happened. I liked it, but I got struck down. There was so much AoE going on, and I made the mistake of turning my back to his avatar, the head that was like, you know, raising everything and stuff. And so I didn't see one of the AoEs, so I ran too quickly back into one of them, and I got knocked down for it. Got rest though, that was good. But yeah, Midgardsormr is like on another level, man. But I guess he's the ancients. Like, he's one of the ancients, right? Paramal Bahamut almost destroyed the world. Midgardsormr is his dad. Ew. Like, he's actually Daddy Dragon. I've seen someone on an immersion collection who basically made the Lord of the Rings Lich. No, not Lich King. Whatever, the King of the Raids. You guys know what I mean. Fool, no man can kill me. And then that scene where she flips the helmet off and just stabs him in the face. The Witch King of Angmar. No, not Sauron. The Witch King. Witch King of Angmar. Yeah, exactly. Angmar. Hey, Ninth. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't know his actual name, but that guy. Somebody made a set looking pretty much like that. Pretty cool. That's kind of what I do now when I have like no shows or people not, you know, or I finish a patient early. I just browse a Eorzean collection. Oh, is there delay for you guys? Because I have it on 0 ping, basically, or 0 delay. Or it should be on 0 delay. Yeah, you know, I'm lost in the sauce. I can't even access all these things, but I'm looking at them. You know, kind of want to keep up with the fashion. My connection is fine. It's not like it's very stable at like 6K KBS. But chat might be a bit delayed for me. Like on here it will show immediately, or with like a 5-second delay, I think. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's usually YouTube, honestly. But I feel like YouTube has been gaining so many live streamers over the past, I don't know, months, I guess, maybe even year, that I feel like they're trying to make the infrastructure for live streaming a lot better too. And they're working hard. I can tell by the user interface and how they change things up that they're really trying to make live streaming more a thing on YouTube as well. Obviously, it's not their main concern, but I feel like they're building towards, making it more stream friendly. Hopefully, that also means that you guys will be able to see streams, like find streams and discover streams much easier. Oh, you got on Omega? Hell yeah. It's really accessible? Yeah. So they're working on it, right? Yeah, exactly, Dras. That's how I feel as well. So I guess now's a good time to be on YouTube. Far away from hot top meta. And ASMR and bikinis. Which is a good thing. I wonder if what Highland's gonna be like without sort of nurturing us now. I'm not sure if it's a sinking ship dress. The real big problem I had with it and why I chose not to do it, well, one was because I was streaming Turtle Isle, which is highly against TOS, and they'll get you banned instantly as soon as they find out that you're not actually playing a Blizzard endorsed server. But on top of that, what I had a huge problem with was the double standards that they use to address content creators. Like, girls showing nip slips 5 times in the bikini get unbanned after like 2 weeks, whereas maybe someone accidentally clicking a link and flashing a dick real quick and being like, oh shit, dragging it to the other screen, obviously making it like a big thing out of it, like, oh, that was not my intention at all, they get perm banned and they have to wait like 3 months before their appeal gets even revised, I don't like those. And that's one of those things I was like, I don't know. And I also want to be able to be myself, And I feel like on Twitch, the community almost pushes you into one direction. Like, oh, you have to do this, and oh, because you're a Final Fantasy streamer, you have to do this, and this is how you're supposed to play. And we want to see this, and oh, make sure you do this. And I'm like, dude, what? No. I'll just do my own thing, and people who like it can just stay around, and we can build a nice community around it. But I can still be myself and not pretend. I feel like there's a lot of people on Twitch, unfortunately, that are a character, That must be so exhausting. Imagine having to play a character every day you live stream. I mean, depending on how many hours you live stream, but that must be exhausting. What you see here, guys, is what you get. Minus maybe some of the swearing. Like, Killen and Sekti can probably attest to the fact that when I'm, like, being in my idiot self, I tend to curse a lot. I try to dial that down by quite a bit. Yeah, it's like being an actor, exactly. Wait, what's she doing? She's just walking out on me? Oh. Oh, shit. Wait, he can just do that? Oh yeah, he said I'll be watching. Yeah, potty mouth a little bit. But especially when it's with, certain people in the raid group of Doom Turtles, we kind of set each other up for, like, foul jokes. He's just, Yeah, he's like ever present. He can just like go between like realms, I guess. He's watching me sleep. That's kind of creepy. Also kind of reassuring though, that the most powerful being that's quote unquote alive is watching over me.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
Well, I don't... No, I usually curse in... Well, we don't really curse. We're just making obscene jokes towards each other in that raid group. But it's usually Susie and Nissa who started. Nissa typing. And then Susie, one of the rogue players, cannot help himself and just say dumb shit. And then we all go and it's a back and forth. And then there's Daddy Riemann, who's like the tank slash sort of raid assist, who's always like, guys, chill the fuck out. We're now doing the next boss. Stop with all the nonsense right now. It's really fun. The dynamic with that group is absolutely lovely. I love playing with them.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness.
You know, and Killen and Riemann are always trying to
Your encounter with the
keep us on track.
Served to confirm our fears.
We're the children.
The great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
True.
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different.
Yeah, same.
And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
I really like this sentence building, the way they speak. I think the localization team has done such a phenomenal job of like translating what was probably similar lines in Japanese to English.
Assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Because you know better, Alfie. Alright. Oh, you want in the Covenant as well, Killen? We have... Oh, not Covenant. Well, yeah, it's called the Covenant, but hold on. Oh, are you... No, you're not on trial account, are you? There you go. Yeah, I really... Koji is such a lovable person. From what I've seen from him from the no-clip interviews of the documentary, he looks like such a nice guy. He raps, wow. I mean, I guess if you have your way with language, then you would probably be also good at finding the poetic rhymes. So the Ishgardians are also pretty old then. How old do Elysian typically get? Or is the Ishgardian folk, are they not Elysian? I don't know. I feel like they have a lot of Elysian people. But... You just want me to rap? Really? Have you guys seen the Have you guys seen the part where Soken has an interview with two of the other YouTube music content creators on YouTube on Final Fantasy stuff? I don't remember their names, but it was so wholesome. It was just three nerds, like you know, actual music nerds, talking about the Endwalker music. I've not seen the trailer. I've only listened to the music. It's so good. And then them talking about, yeah, you guys know, right? That clip, that was so awesome. And I love the fact that Soken was like, oh damn, I want to make my next song, if the game allows for it, to make it funky. Because he really liked that part where it was made kind of funky. It's really cool. 100 to 120. Oh, I said that today I'll have a short stream, but over the weekend I won't be here. Probably next stream is either gonna be Monday or Tuesday, depending on what my girlfriend decides to do, because I don't want to play when she's here, you know. The only true long-lived race. But I was told that the Dravanian are the oldest race. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But they are a race, right? They're a sentient being and all powerful at that. I mean, look at what they just fucking did to Hylian. Cool. But do the Ishgardians mainly consist of Elysian? It felt like that Pope guy that we saw sitting on the, I guess, the chair in the church or monastery or whatever that was. He didn't look like he was Elysian. But maybe I just didn't see his ears, because he had like the, you know, the thing on. He is. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't look at his ears. I was just taking in the scene. Well, he spoke to me perfectly fine, Draz. But yeah, I guess they're not player races. That's for sure. Is his name Ascian? I didn't know that, but yeah, I mean, for Aymeric it was pretty clear. Yeah, try not to, I'm not gonna Google those names, but try to not hint any further at people that I haven't met yet. We have channels for that. But I also have skills. Right here. Am I the baby dragon? Oh, I was hoping secretively that we would get to visit Uranjeri and Moenbryda on their, you know, little one-on-one session at the Shifting Sands. Like, hey guys, oh, sorry to interrupt, my bad, tell me when it's okay to look. That'd be funny. I mean, I don't know. I find them very hilarious, the dynamic between the two. Oh shit, we are heading there, are we? Oh, no. Just the solar. Fine. Yeah, this part is really visual novel simulator, but I don't mind it because it tells me a lot about the story, and I get more attached to the characters and more.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
Oh hell yeah!
We're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
It's so funny, Killen. I made a Rogadin and I chose that hairstyle. I just didn't make it look so angry.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Are we going to fight in this? I feel like the Shadowbringers kind of hints that we're actually going to visit them in their realm. Because it's kind of the same purple shade that the Ash or the Shadowbringers title screen also has a little bit. That would be badass to find a way to actually join them in this realm, just beating the crap out of them. I wish for that. Don't say yes or no, guys. Let me just, think out loud.
To permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
But then what do we do with them? Like,
which left the small matter of their extermination.
Yeah.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade.
How do we get the
purest
weapon?
ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
I feel like this
Such,
part...
we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
I feel like this whole part, like the explaining of things in like a kind of a dummy way, has probably been because they noticed a lot of new players felt too lost trying to remember everything that took place. Because this really feels like almost like a recap. You know, this reminds me a little bit of, because with one of my D&D groups we play bi-weekly and we always have a recap. And it helps us kind of sink back into the game, sink into character, and be like, oh yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, now I remember. Almost feels like that a little bit. I feel like this was also one of the newer additions, because I remember a cutscene like this happened last time, and some of you said like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing. I've never seen these. So I feel like that's the later edition.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Oh, you remember this?
Please
You
tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
Man, Papa Limo, you gotta be more nice to her.
Being intangible matter,
Sure.
ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
He's such a teacher.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
Oh, Ida.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan.
That's
and the
true.
extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
Yeah.
That's
Seems,
the very problem we set out to solve.
Can we?
And I reckon we've found the answer.
Oh,
If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
I was about to say, can't we use Sid's
And the only viable source
air thing?
is the land.
If you mean to tap the great river of ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordai.
I don't want to cause like another
more
calamity. What the
Why
fuck?
would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land?
Fair.
Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Okay. So how do we do that?
I've yet to put my theories to the proof,
Oh.
but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
Busy bee.
Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordai makes it something of a high-risk testing
Hey, John.
ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size,
you caught up?
standing a reasonable
Yeah.
distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Sure.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
Cerulean? Isn't that a
Having
Pokemon
lost the
city?
Empire's support,
Cerulean
14th
Gym?
Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
Oh, interesting.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go.
She's
Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Ascians will next appear.
I was about to literally say, like, she doesn't let the grass grow or anything, but she's like beating around the bush is not my style. It's head on in there. I like her approach. She's a good addition. Yeah, for sure.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh
I
as little
condone.
surprise.
He's like, no, no, no.
Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Oh, pretty. That's
Though
literally
you
pretty.
have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alfino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the crystal braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you.
Oh, it's Cerulean. You're right, with an N instead of an M.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moenbryda. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Magical oil, wow.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white aurosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you're able. Go well, and be safe.
What is she doing the whole time? I've never really seen her in action that much. I guess her job is kind of to delegate everything. Mostly. Paperwork. But I thought that was what, I don't want to say it, but what, the Taru was for. Isn't she the one who handles mostly the books and paperwork? Yeah, bosses people around and signs stuff, pretty much. And kind of flexes with the Warrior of Light. Although we're no longer a Warrior of Light. What are we now? A Warrior of Dragon Blood? Are we the new... Are we the Dragonborn? Fustroda! No. Yeah, now I'm no longer a Warrior of Light. I'm just the Echo Boy with a dragon pet. Or wait, I'm the pet of a dragon. What, you don't like my... You don't like my drip, Moon? Light? Well, I am a Warrior of Light no longer, because my light got yoinked from me by Papa Dragon. Yeah, Risolu. I used to have a custom preset that was a bit too much when it comes to saturation. This preset is called Blessed Eorzea. This is what the game normally looks like. Which in here is pretty okay. I just like some of the colors to pop a bit more. In most areas, I actually prefer this. But it does have a reddish hue to it. That's a word, right? H-E-W? Like a U, like almost like a... Yeah, you guys know what I mean. I have not done the Coils Malarax. I've only been live for 48 minutes, and I've pretty much only been catching up with the story, catching up with you guys. You know, the usual Ash play faster kind of things. Appreciate you guys being patient with me. My plan for the Coils Malarax is probably somewhere next week. I would like to do it with people from the community. Like, 8 people shouldn't be too hard to get together, right? And I would need people to be in voice. I'm also very keen on finding out what Alizil has been up to. Another 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours, something like that, Manorex. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the main story quest. I'm gonna do all of the main story because I'm in, I'm locked in now. I want to know what's gonna happen. I want the big unveil, and I guess to finish off ARR. Then what I'll do is I'll try some crafting, get my retainers going, kind of figure out how the retainer system works. Because right now I can't really send them on missions because I don't have any crafting professions myself. And what I then want to do is actually pick up the Lancer job and do some hunting log unlock the optional dungeons and run them a couple of times. Do all the other unlockables that were not mandatory for the main story. Maybe even push Hildebrand, because I haven't done any Hildebrand questing for a while. You know, see how my favorite detective is doing. And then I'll probably get the Lancer to 50 and play through most of Heaven's Ward with the Dragoon, right? Because of the optional dialogue that I want to experience as well. That's kind of the global goal. And before I head into Heaven's Ward, I want to kill Bahamut. Captain Ilbred is definitely growing on me as well as a character. I really like him. Especially when he said that line to the traitorous bitch. I forgot her name, sorry. The Elysian. That was, he was basically like, you know, we both come from, like, poor background, but, you know. I don't know when it's gonna be in Melorax. Probably not Friday, because next Friday is gonna be Turtle Wow Raid. I'm missing this week's Turtle Wow Raid because of my dad's birthday tomorrow. So it won't be on Friday, tell you that much, because it will be Turtle Wow time. My FC is called the Prey Return. My FC is called the Ascian Covenant, and we have to attack Ascian. Yep. Thank you, Philemon, for doing your part. What do you mean, your market board? As if I control that. You gotta remember though, Killen, there's probably more players in NA than there is on the Western European server. Yeah, and probably now you can't make a character either, Helpero, because it's probably prime time, 9:30 my time. It's gonna be 8:30 server time, because I think it's locked to. Oh no, actually it's in Germany, right? So it's 9:30. $300K on Mateus. Here it's like 2. Okay. I mean, I have 1 mil. It's not really my own, but I have a mil. And I have a really cool mount, Killen. I have the, what is it called, guys? The blah, 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 Alpha? Forgot its name. It's the droid that actually, like, you know, morphs into a, basically an airship. That's pretty cool if she's gonna help out. Really? The others are all filled? Wow. Did not expect that. I guess Europe has made a big push, huh? When it comes to new subs. Or players at least. I don't know if they're all subs, but... What's that stance? I mean, if you try in a couple hours, people might have logged off by then, because it's a Thursday after all. Oh, here we go. We're going to the oil rig. Oh, is this talking to unlock the dungeon? Because then I'll just quickly do that. Oh no, I actually already unlocked it, but I have the quest for it still. Is it in here? Ah, it's right here. Okay. Are you gonna do the boost? Yeah, I mean, you've played through it all, but some people really like replaying stuff. There's a guy that sometimes pops up. His name is Shiro. He's a veteran of the game. He's played, I think he's leveled like 9 different characters through the entire thing. I think he has like 9 or 10 on different data centers as well, but. Yeah, I mean, if you have some spare cash laying around. I don't think boosting's that cheap, is it? Yeah, the only way I wouldn't do it is if the player who's boosting is the Sprout. That would be the wrong way of doing it. It's not? Okay. Well, I mean, if you boost as a Sprout and you just have no idea what you're doing and you're like clueless half the time. Yeah, fair point, Deco, for sure. Oh, it's different from... Ah, okay, yeah, that's true. It's not the same thing. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. But man, I wouldn't like... Since I guess still recently have done it, I wouldn't want to do that whole part with the Sylphs and the Heroes Banquet again. And there's certain other areas that were rather slow. but you already spend so few time, especially if you focus on one job and you have the road to 70 active, you're at 70 in no time. I feel like if I did everything only on the warrior, I would have probably already reached level 60 by the end of ARR. Because both the warrior's 54 and the summoner's 52 right now. And the only reason why that's the case is because I kind of duo leveled them, sort of, right? I was always the warrior first and then catching up with the summoner. And there's been only 2 hiccups where I wasn't actually high enough level with the summoner level to do the main story quest that was next. So I had to sometimes wait up and do a few side things here and there. But overall it's not been super bad. Yeah, exactly. 56, 58. Yeah, somewhere along that range, probably. Yeah. I got stung really badly yesterday. Can you guys see that? Or no? I don't know if it actually shows up. Right here. I guess the lighting is too bad. It's like in. Wait, my light. Oh, there we go. Nah, you can't really see it. But yeah, it's like itchy as all shit. Hey, Blitz. I mean, I don't plan to skip any story anywhere. We were talking about ARR boosting for my friend here, who's played through the main story of ARR like 4 times already. Right. The worst, what? Is the bot accounts who refuse to say it because they don't want to get banned. And you can't tell they're new because they have sick lamb, no sprite icon, and every class maxed. Oh, that's a thing. People can actually, people buy that on eBay or something? Well, no, probably not eBay. Probably somewhere like very niche. That's not, I feel like that's not really the way to enjoy this game. You're an idiot if you do that. Like, yeah, I get that, but like, it doesn't work for Final Fantasy. Because, you know, I get it in WoW, really, because, I mean, you know, the game focuses on end game rating, pretty much, if you're a PvE nerd like me. But then in Final Fantasy, you just miss so much. Well, thanks for the sub, Andrew, as well. Steinmetz. That sounds very German as well. Steinmetz. It doesn't work because it's so story-driven. You'd be so lost. I mean, unless you want to really look through guides, but then I feel like you should just make a trial account and play the game. That's crazy. I've never... Huh. Yeah, exactly. I mean... You know, people are okay. I mean, by all means, you know, go and buy a character. But, like... I mean, yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, you're losing a lot of... Yeah, I feel the same way. The only reason why I noticed was when I would get new skills. I was like, oh, I'm level 50 something. Every time people ask me like, oh, what level are you? I just have to actually open up my character tab. That's how I feel as well. You just want to play the story and experience it. But I guess that's not for everybody. But I feel like it's a mindset thing that you have to kind of switch, you know. You're not supposed to rush to endgame. Because that's not only where the cool shit is. The cool shit is the journey, the experience. Already, right? Yeah, exactly. You're playing out a story and you're getting to experience it. All the while you get more powerful and your actions become more meaningful and you get more attached to the characters and the world and what's going on and the politics and all these different systems and people that play and the risks you take. I guess. I mean, you don't really take them because you kind of get dragged along it, but it's really nuts. That's why, for me, you know, a lot of people keep saying like, "Oh, don't burn yourself out! Don't burn yourself out! Don't burn yourself out!" But I just find myself wanting to stream and wanting to experience the story. Because I'm always curious for, oh shit, I wonder how this is going to develop. Because what they do really well is they sort of early on hint something and then it's sort of in the back of your head constantly. Oh, I wonder what that's going to develop to be. Or like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen to this character. Oh, I wonder what that is going to end up playing out like, you know? It's so good. It's not like, and it's not like the obvious, because I hate cliffhangers, where it's super obvious, like, you know, we are gonna hint that Big Baddie X is gonna be here, but we're not gonna show you until much later. I hate those cliffhangers, but what this game does really well is just hint slowly and starts helping you uncover things, and then you're like, oh shit, I wonder what's gonna happen here. And I like the speculation, you know, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Is there no data mining in Final Fantasy at all? Oh, nice. Is it Jose? Joe's? I'm so sorry. Probably Jose. Jose? Yeah, not really as much data mining, I don't believe, because everything is tested in-house, so there's no PTR. Right. Oh, like Jose. Hose. Like water hose. Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's good. Crazy. So Square Enix must have a huge Q&A team then. Like their quality assurance team must be super big, because it's not only going to be Final Fantasy, it's going to be Dragon Quest, it's going to be all their other IPs as well, right? I feel like their QA must be massive then. You feel bad for the testing team? Having to do ultimates. Have they ever nerfed ultimate fights because they were deemed too difficult for the community to crack? Or is Square Enix fine with ultimate fights being ridiculously hard? They have modified values, but no mechanic nerfs. Cool. He hasn't got a PS5 yet. He was too busy making his game. He didn't have time to pre-order one and call up Sony. Yeah, it's true. Square and I guess Enix were divided, but I feel like with the merger, they probably laid off some staff. No, don't you think, Blitz? Do you think they've all been kept? I don't know. I don't really delve into company mergers. Man, you guys play this on console? PC Master Race, guys. But I guess something can be said from sitting at the comfort of your, like, lazy couch, I guess, as well. Console plab. I mean, I have an SSD, so my loading time is really not bad. Yeah. He plays games on PS4 with mouse and keyboard. Interesting. Why would you then play on PS4? Because your hardware of your computer is just not up for it? Well, I'm no longer really technically, but sure, I'll be with the third. We can do that. Ah, he's 15 and doesn't own a computer. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You don't want to haul... I mean, if you don't have a game laptop or anything, you don't want to haul around, like, your entire desktop. I don't think that's feasible either. I get that. I mean, I'm used to mouse and keyboard. I do have a controller, but it's an Xbox One controller. And I don't think it works that well as a PlayStation controller does. Dude, that reminded me of the Adele song, Blitz. You look like the movies. I don't know the rest of the song, but you guys know what I mean, right? Yeah, because Microchalice has turned into pretty much an NA guild secti. So he wanted to play with people from Europe. Search and destroy. Aye, aye, Cap. Yeah, Microchalice, I'm happy for them that they're able to finally raid on times that work for them, instead of having to always be with the Europeans. That must have been super taxing for them early on. So I'm happy to see that they're able to play with, you know, a lot of more NA players. Yeah, the barding is so sick. I saw it in Mordona, the whole set, and then pretty much Winter got it for me. It's a mixed match of two though. It's the this one, Suzaku, and the Servanai. The Servanite helmet and the legs. But the body of this is so good. Yeah, I love it too. I'm a spoiled little brat. Oh shit, didn't expect that big guy. Do the big explodey blow. Ah, shit. I made an oopsie. Dude, I have like an entire squad. I have a dragon, a fucking fire elemental, and a fire chicken. I know, I'm aware. People told me that you had to walk everywhere. Oh yeah, this is my first mount that I actually legitimately got myself. The Ariman. Go, Nibbles! So I didn't like Maggie much because it was like very loud until I realized that the music, the mount music is really good. Oh, he's over there. Oh yeah. But I have it turned off for now. Yeah, Daniel's a good lad. He just he needs I guess a group like a more active player base around him, which you know I get. I don't really need that because I don't necessarily do anything with the macro challies right now. I mean, I'm only with the Doom Turtle team when it comes to raiding. Oh, that was a drive-by. On the Frosty Mount. Was that the Shiva mount that I just saw? I feel like it because it was like ice effect. Oh, I just know. I don't know who zoomed by there. It was only paying attention to the mount. That looked like an ice effect. The gold saucer. Oh wow. Bring me to Ifrit Extreme to get the Fire Horse. Fire Horse is pretty sick. I have the Extreme unlocked actually. Are you going soon? Are you going like now or what? Also, wouldn't other people want to roll on that? Like, I would feel bad for winning that versus people who have already been farming that stuff. Me coming in, rolling for it, winning it, you know. You can kill it in 1 minute. Wow, weird flex. But I haven't done it myself on Extreme though. Maybe after I've done it myself. How many times a day can you kill him? Is it like once or can you just keep on going until it drops? Yeah, then I would have an entire fire team, huh? I'm also kind of, because I'm a dark red skin, and I have fire chicken, Ifrit, and the fiery horse. Wow, you don't get like a daily amount of resets for it? That's pretty crazy. Like you can really grind that stuff hard in Final Fantasy then. Depending on how quick the content is, obviously. I mean, hopefully people want to do it just to experience it. Only the current raid content. Oh, that's cool. Well, I guess whenever I'm farming something winter, I'll just bring you, because you seem like a good luck charm then, and if that's the case. Less than 12. How do we get the FC level up? What did you do, John? Also, I can't really tell. Social, free company. Oh yeah, rank 2. How do you gain it? Yeah, recognized. Nice.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
She disarming bombs? Sounds like it. Oh,
The
okay.
beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe. I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me, an axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes.
Same.
To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
I like axes too.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it.
Oh, yeah, we're testing it.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
Hey, Sherlock.
The siphon works, I'm happy to say.
Guten
With a few
Abend.
refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Shouldn't you make love to UNJ? Maybe?
He senses me. A useful talent.
Oh no, this guy. Yes.
And Ascian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Garlean.
Yes.
Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth.
Meddler.
Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Me neither. Sounds like a bitch.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words
sideburns.
to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of Lahabrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Schmack. Oh.
Bugger.
That's what I thought. Oh. No.
Do settle down.
Her beautiful looking axe.
You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
Sure. You're being a
But
prick.
what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
I have the power of the dragon.
Dear, could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Sure,
Oh.
light as you are,
Shit.
you are no longer
So the black boxes, he's speaking in
And
their
that
tongue. I didn't realize
the
that.
seal
Hey, Rennie.
is broken.
How you buddy? I didn't realize that the black boxes means that they're speaking in their demonic tongue or whatever they speak. I don't know their language. Yeah, well, she did have a nice axe. Oh, okay. That part I didn't. I kind of missed it. If that was already explained to me, that was the reason I understand it. Right. So she's just like, what the fuck's he brabbling in his demonic tongue? All right. Fair enough that she strikes then. She's like, he's casting a spell. All right.
Now is the time to claim the staff.
What staff?
With it in my grasp,
Oh,
I shall
the
rise above them all
It
and
was
take
explained?
my
Okay.
place at Lord
I
Zodiac's
misremembered.
right
I didn't
hand.
remember that. But that's how I comprehend it. I wonder if he means
What did
Louis.
that bastard want with us?
I wonder if that's Louis Schwa's staff that he's referring to, or her test rod.
Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite.
He
a staff.
must be referring to the Louis Schwa staff, no? That's the
Oh,
only powerful
gods.
staff I know.
He means
Yep.
Tupsimati, Master Louis Sua's staff.
That's above.
Minfilia's in danger.
I was about
We
to
have
say.
to get back to the
That's
Rising
above
Stones.
Minfilia's desk, pretty much. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Quick. I don't have time for you. Fucker. Just Breathing in water is not is not a good idea, guys. Shouldn't inhale and drink at the same time. Shit. You have fun buns? Or what? I don't know what bun is. Oh, bunny. Oh, really? You're Vera. Yeah. So a little bit of water got in my... in the wrong hole. Don't sexualize that, guys. Yep, it's yoink.
You too.
Oh shit.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but
Sorry,
that
guys.
name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
You should be able to help Arrow.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and Lahabrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
Wait, they had a physical body whereas he didn't?
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
The rejoining is what they refer to as their summoning, right?
Rejoining?
Yeah.
Then it was your doing. The Isla vow, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Oh, her axe wasn't destroyed. I thought it was destroyed. No! What the fuck?
Moenbryda!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand?
He's pretty
Did you
fucking
learn
strong.
nothing from our last meeting?
I hope she's
Ah,
okay.
But I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
You're brave, Minfilia, but he just fucking ass blasted.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Wait. What? Why am I just standing there? Wow, what the fuck? At least... Oh, man. She's okay.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
There's a trial title. Okay, there is. But this is like an instant zone. How can you zone in here? Or is this a solo trial? Use the duty finder to... Okay, well... Yeah, I guess I'll go in with this one. Can I have my... I can't have my Kookaburra. I have the limit break key at least, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to use it. I mean, if you guys want to join, we can make a party. Welcome to. Why is my FC not under there? It shouldn't be my job, right? We should have like, yeah, physical melee DPS do it. Actually, now that I think about it, all the physical DPS, or all the melees are always physical DPS, right? I guess they just use ether to enhance some of their stuff. There. You'll be alright. Until Reaper comes out. Oh, true. Did you do a name change as well? Has it always been Nightly Winter, really? Oh yeah, move online to the top is kind of nice. True. What's this mean? They're great. Oh, another world. Oh, true. Who's this then? I actually don't remember. Can I do refresh? That works. Hey, Nico. Alright. Let me try and change the microphone a little bit so I can see party frames as well. Hope it doesn't affect the sound quality too much for you guys. There. That should be fine. Sure, if you want to. I can't tell when you switched, so let me know when you have and you're ready. Alright. It's this one, what? Chrysalis. Okay. Did I get new titles? Oh, I did. Icebreaker. Oh, hold on. How do I cancel registration? There you go. That's the newest one. Let's rock that one for a little bit. Icebreaker. Why is that one at the top instead of the bottom? Interesting. Alright. Hey. Nice. I'm curious to see that, Roy. Makes sense. Yeah, well timed. So you're just tuning in. Wow, she's really been strung up like cattle. There's a trap. I can't really take him seriously because he has like these obnoxious sideburns. And we can tell that he's kind of under that mask, he's probably looking like a doofus. Alright, let's look at you real quick. Wait. Oh shit, this is a raid? Oh. Well, I had no clue. The red mage is not doing anything, it's just standing still. I guess he was waiting for a global, maybe. Oh, well, I blew everything, so... Oh boy. Do we kill those crystal things? Ah! Shit. Oh god. Oh. Wow, it's not giving me any time to move out of there. That's ridiculous. Okay, a lot of hazardous area. Where do we go? What's next? Okay, cool. Damn, he moves a lot. think I don't want to be in front of him though, just to be sure. Spark. What does Spark do? Don't bother healing? Yeah, it's really not worth it as a... summoner. It's too weak. Sigurd over here is just chilling. I want to see him execute his melee strikes. But I guess we'll get to see Limit Break 3 this time, huh? That's pretty cool. Ooh, damn. He has a huge chest spell. Yo, I don't want to be in that. Goodbye. Wait, is our tank dead? Oh. Okay, applying debuffs real quick. Oh, what? Oh no, another one of these dodge faces. Ah! I sucked at this last time. Why are they exploding them on purpose? I feel like they're running. Why did they explode them? Can't they reach the boss? I feel like they are doing this. On purpose. Should we? Should I take that? Ah, okay, okay. Okay. Alternate colors. Oh. Don't use limit break. Yeah, I know. I'm really not. That's not for me to do. That's for the Dragoon, right? I guess. Ah, okay, yeah. Wait, his Quake does a lot of damage. Let me just move out of there. Yeah, so this sucks, because this is something I cannot dodge. Where's he going now? What's happening? Oh shit, what? No! No! I don't wanna! No! Okay, I have to. Else I'll die. Are we supposed to be sucked? I hope so. Oh shit! We're in the other Shadow Realm. Oh. Oh. That looks like a big explosion. Dude, what the hell is crashing? Okay. Sure. Wait, is there gonna be more of these? Oh my gosh, okay. That one died fairly quickly at least. Oh. LB on tier. Was I supposed to? Oh no. I feel like a lot of people here have a bad... Look! I'm helpful, guys! I rest Roy. I'm the best. I generally don't touch limit break stuff because I don't know when to use it. And also, the caster DPs aren't supposed to be the ones to do it, right? I feel. It's possible to res the other healer? Oh, well. Roy's my buddy, so Roy res Prio. And he was also close to me and I saw him actually die, so. That was worth 100. Cool. Wait. No. Take one more with the effects, shall we? Nah, that doesn't look good. Alright, I'm over this now. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, let's look at your gear, shall we? Oh, that's... Ooh. Is that the denser? Why is the lighting so bad in here? God damn. Oh, those weapons look sick. They look like luminescent mantras. That's pretty nice. So that's what you just unlocked? The weapon, or was it the gear? Because if it's the gear, it doesn't look super impressive somehow. I mean, it's a nice looking cloak for sure. I like those fur cloaks. Yeah, but I feel like, ooh, that makes it more sickly looking somehow. I wonder if that is a Russian player. PXA Kid. Wait, I feel like this is the room where they held the meeting before. Because there was one of those Ascian spirits on each of these platforms, I remember. And this is actually the... Yeah, let me look at that. I feel like this is the gate. Hold on. Is that the gate? Is that the thing they mean to open with the Louis' staff? I guess so, huh? That looks like a keyhole. Dude, this looks like one of those Iron Maidens. You guys know what an Iron Maiden is? Not the band, obviously, Iron Maiden, but like, it was one of those medieval torture traps with spiky bits on the end and would close down. That looks like a key. Yeah, spiky fun. Yep. Well, that's really nice, Roy. But, grats. So, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 of these things, these little plateaus. Does that mean there's 14 of these Ascian bitches, and then the 15th being the big boy? Okay, cutscene time. My nose clipping through.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Oh, I was gonna look at his face. But I guess he returns to the Shadow Realm. Wait, what?
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter.
Man,
and
we
the
need a
sky
restraining
will
order
be
on this
mine.
guy.
Until next time, scions.
I guess we are the restraining order. Do it! Don't stare at it.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Oh shit. No, don't drop it. Oh, never mind. It floats.
What trickery is this? No, cannot, no!
He's a bit like Team Rocket. Never giving up. Sir Sideburns, yep. I guess we caught a Pokemon.
Use
With the Ultra Ball.
Tupsamati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Oh, Tupsamati? I can use this?
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down Lahabrea with the Blade of Light.
But I have no light.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Oh.
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
I want the Patronus to come out, like
Why
Louis
do you
Schwab.
not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
She's gonna do something stupid, isn't she? No, don't sacrifice yourself.
Moenbryda, what are you doing?
Master Louis Soir, I
Oh no, she's
understand
gonna
now
sacrifice herself
the
too.
choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You damned old coot.
So soon. Are you for real?
Moenbryda, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Damn. She was, yeah. I liked her, but it's too soon, you know.
Moenbryda. She's gone.
That staff made 2 really great characters already sacrifice themselves. And now we have 2 props to remember both Louis Schwa and her by. That's kind of... But she's not... I wasn't attached to her yet. But I loved the interaction she had with
Ascian is
my
dead.
boy. Damn it. Well, the axe is the least of my worries, but like, fuck.
This
Man.
device is a legacy of Moenbryda's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Urandra's Bay.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, that's kind of bittersweet. Toilet.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
Well,
What happened here? Where is Moenbryda?
yeah. About that. My dude shows no fucking emotion. He just looks at Minfilia. You do the
To take
explaining.
The blade of light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
I'm not telling him. Well, he knows now.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady.
Oh, damn.
The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens. Yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moenbryda hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlean motherland, Moenbryda and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis Soir. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. His sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hither to the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he
What the
left
fuck?
Charlean
The
behind,
Charleans?
Master Louis Soir gave no word to signal his intent to Moenbryda. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louis Soir I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moenbryda discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis Soir's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
No, not really. She understood.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moenbryda truly come to understand Master Louis Soir's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moenbryda, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moenbryda gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moenbryda in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Damn. I was so happy for you, Jay. He finally got Bay and then already leaves us again. Big F. One of our own. I don't think I am. Where is this even? Oh, this is Revenant Toll. Interesting. We get to kind of see, I guess, what it's like to have funerals in Eorzea. At least the Shardian way. But damn. Ah, man. I liked her as a character. She was very straightforward and, like, you know, just get the job done kind of way. Can I cross from here, or will it not allow me? Probably not, right? It will probably boink me. Or? Oh, it actually will. This is all his doing. If I still had Heidelin, I probably would have been able to power the thing. Man, I don't know what you have in store for us, Dragon, but Midgardsormr, you better have a grand plan, my boy. How do you see that? You can see on the edge of the flying parts. Oh, I thought it was maybe indicated on the map somewhere. Oh, is this a stone of learning? It looks like a scroll, like an opened up scroll. Oh, I just got a notification of something, but we're in a cutscene. What do you mean once you get married? I'm of a broken family, Winter. I don't really believe in marriage that much.
Forgive me, Moenbryda. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange.
I don't know. We kind of destroyed a puny life, and we lost a great one.
Will be struck.
I don't agree with him here. Because I feel like the value of the soul also should be weighed in here. This is a very uneven trade. We lost out. I don't know. I find getting married a bit like one of those yiker moments, because if you then, you know, don't, then if you then no longer want to be married to that person, you have to also divorce them. That's just awkward, you know. I'd rather entirely sort of avoid the whole thing. I'll attend weddings, I'll crash wedding parties, you know. I'll do that. I don't know, man. Just as a person, I don't believe in marriage. Alright, there you go. Wait. Oh, I can just do this. Do I have to type out your name? Really? I can't shift click it and copy it in here. Nope. Oh, whoops. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Where's it? Is there no add member button here? Why is that so difficult? Right click. So it only says send tell, invite to party, send friend request, add to blacklist, report, view party finder, or target. Are you on a trial account? No, I don't think so. He just created a character. Are you... So I can't right click your name and add. That doesn't give the option. Is this a trial account? Oh, it has to physically be there. Can I... Wait, hold on. Let me try and do it like this. Maybe if you're in a party with me. Then it will allow me to do it for some reason. Sure. No need for applications, you know. At this point, I just invite anyone who wants to be part of it, you know, who's part of the community. So remotely invite just works from parties, I guess. When we team up, the game will allow me to. Oh, can't fly over here. The ceremony is truly fun, but like I can experience the ceremony through someone else marrying, right? I don't really want to tie myself to a person, you know what I mean? Especially if it's not my girlfriend. It just feels weird as well. And it's just a hot mess when you like yeah, we can be a gay couple. Killing? I don't. Or are you leveling a are you leveling a female character? Yeah, no worries, help ever. Glad to have you aboard, buddy. And insane that you're willing to sit through ARR and do this all over again just to play with us earlier than November. I support this shit. Secti's all for it. But we would more be like, you know, just roommates rather than just sexually active, I suppose. Secti would support it, yeah. Secti's like front row and no kiss. Isn't November when Endwalker comes and when we get to do cross data center visits? No, but it's a principles thing, Winter. It's hard to explain to you, but one of the things that really left a mark on me was when my dad and mom separated. They never married, by the way, so they technically never divorced. But it's one of those things that I don't really want to deal with personally. Like, if I witness it and experience it, it's fine. But for me, marriage, even in a game, it's a bit like... I don't really want to go there myself. Even if it comes with a perk that allows you to... Yeah, exactly. What Sensu's saying. It goes against my creed. So it's one of those things I, as a person, cannot put myself past it and be like, oh, it's a game and it gives you perks. I'm fine with attending a wedding, but it's one of those things that's like, I don't want to, you know, step over that boundary. I also don't want to... confine myself to one person in this game as well. That's, especially as a streamer, I have a community. I don't want to be like one person, you know, I don't know. It's just something that I can't get over, and that's not, you know, I'm never gonna change in that. Even if people say, oh, it's just a game, dude, and, you know, and it's not like, it's not like a pain, it's just one of those things. It's really, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'll probably never get married, even Though I can say I'm with the girl that's probably gonna be with me until my fucking dying age. But it's one of those things. I don't know. It's I guess, you know, when you're 6, 7, and your parents split up, it does something to you. And it's not like traumatic, I don't think, because I'm open and okay about it, and my parents are still friends, and it's been really chill because of that. But I'm not fucking with marriage myself, even in a video game. Yeah. No, I understand. And it's also not, I don't feel attacked or like, you know, pushed in a corner here. Like, I'm chill. But it's like, I'm just trying to explain to you guys. I don't know. It's hard to explain though, because you guys haven't, I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's just an experience that made me realize the marriage is the stupidest thing people ever thought of, basically. But I mean, yeah, exactly. Senzu is probably onto something that it sort of describes why I'm kind of like, not for me kind of thing about when it comes to marriage. Yeah. Let's say that my dad had a lot of love to give, but not only to one woman, and it's just keep it at that. It's not been pretty. My mom had to go through a lot. Well, my mom made damn sure I'm not like my dad in that sense. Although, you know, I have the best relationship with that. I see him daily, I work with him. It's not like I forgave the guy a long time ago. But it's like, it's really difficult to explain these things to people who haven't experienced it. But it does make you who you are, and it's not necessarily in a bad way, because I don't think I'm traumatized by it. Like, I'm okay talking about it, but it does shape you in a way. And it's one of those things that you early on in life take a stance and you're like, that's just never gonna be me. As crazy as that may sound, I also hate the idea of being like an entire day being about me. You know, even though I'm a streamer, I'm sitting here, but say I had 30 people just outside my window here knocking on the door, like wanting attention. I'd already be a bit like, that's a bit weird. You know, I don't do so well with like being in the limelight, even though that might sound crazy as a streamer, but it's from the comfort of my own home kind of thing, right? And like, I feel like marriage is such pressure for that as well. That's why I have a cat. There you go. I mean, I don't have an animal because I'm not home often enough. And I would keep an animal for selfish reasons, and I want the animal to have a good life too. And I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. I know cats can be perfectly fine being alone if they're house cats and stuff, but I live on the 2nd floor, so I wouldn't be able to have one of those cat doors for them either. Yeah, but anyway, I decided not a pet for now because I don't have enough time to spend with them. Yeah, every time your dog comes in, it sounds like you really love the dog. And, you know, for me to actually take a pet, I find that a very serious commitment to make. And which I'm not willing to take because I'm not home enough for it to have a good life. And it already makes me kind of sad to think about how many dogs will end up in the like asile, I don't know what it's called in English, but like the pet hotels and stuff, because people realize that they really don't have time for a pet after the corona lockdown has been reverted and everybody goes back to their normal life rhythm, and then they suddenly realize actually we don't have time for for animals or raising a pet, and then you just return it to the whatever it came from, you know. Yeah, and I don't think in this point in my life I would do it justice. That's why I don't have a pet. That's a lot of animals, Skip. That's kind of... I mean, it's nice. I just, again, I don't have the time. I also don't have the room for that many animals. I live in a quite a small apartment. Oh yeah, it's been very warm, and like the static is in the air in Holland as well. I think tomorrow there might be a thunderstorm. Ah yeah, the shelter, that was the word I was looking for. That's what asile means. That's good that you take in shelter dogs and cats. It's a noble cause, because so many people take on the duty of having owning a pet, and then realize that they really, you know, they don't want to walk it every day, or they don't have the time for it, or they don't really have the space, or they don't really know how to raise the animal, so it becomes uncontrollable. And it's never the animal's fault. That's the issue with it. Man, this line hit hard. Really? Wow. Yeah, and especially if you get a dog early on, it's like a commitment of what? Usually dogs become like 12, maybe even 15. That's a lot of time to predict that you'll be able to have, you know, a good home for a doggy, or a cat, or whatever you wish to bring into your home. Yeah, it's like practice babies. My sister owns two, well, now they're not kittens anymore, but they got 2 kittens. It's their practice babies, we always joke that. That's really awesome, Skip. I'm so happy for you. For you too, matter of fact. Yeah, that's great. I don't live in an area where I would be able to afford a big house and fill it with animals. And I also work way too much, so. Yeah, I'm also probably just gonna do Ida's request and then I'm gonna call it, guys, because it's already 11 and tomorrow I have an early date as well. But appreciate you coming by, Winter. Always a pleasure. And have a good weekend. This must have been a great castle or like fort at some point before it all broke down, huh? But I guess I can't cross through here. How do I get through there? Is that the gate down here? I guess so. Oh, she's the blacksmith. I think I have another quest to turn in with her. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's that good? Well, that's good to know, you know, that's stuff that's... Wait, but that's like what? Is that Shadowbringers? The end of Shadowbringers? Eden storyline? What do you mean now? I always run errands in this game. It's an 8-man raid series. Oh wow. Can I attune to this? This looks like an attunable crystal. But I can't go behind the counter. Not anywhere? No. Sure. Oh. I didn't read at all. I just assumed she was still here. Yeah. I guess it's time for bed soon. So I haven't played any of the Nier games. They look fun, but I feel like a bit pricey for what they are. And I was like, not this time. I feel like it's also a one and done adventure, right? Yeah, always appreciate it, Killen. Thank you. You guys get luck on Friday, or tomorrow, actually, matter of fact. With the raid, hope it's successful without me. But I guess you guys will be fine. I will. Thank you.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
Very foreboding. Oh shit. I guess the Dravanians are ready to strike.
Is that what I think it is?
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Alright. I guess we have exciting stuff coming up for next time. It's really about to go down, I feel like. But yeah, that's also it for me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out again. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream than what you guys are used to from me. But you know, when I'm working, I don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule too much. And I have another day ahead of me tomorrow, and then over the weekend I won't be streaming. Maybe Monday, Tuesday. It really depends on what my girlfriend's plans are and what we're gonna do over the weekend as well. I'm not sure how busy she'll be with her masters, and you know, maybe I can then crunch in a few hours here or there. But no promises. But definitely Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. I'll keep you guys in the loop via the Discord. If you're not part of that yet and you want to be. !Discord is the command in chat. It will give you the link and you can join us there. And then there's a bot you have to accept. There's certain rules. Just make sure you read through them a little bit because you want to keep it kind of organized and nice if you end up being there. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Always a pleasure to stream for you guys. I feel like we're building an awesome community, and I'm very excited for what's about to happen in the main story quest. And again, thanks, and that's it for me. Have a good one.